So you're going to start off with what you're doing today, and then we'll go back
and
to
then
that.
we'll go to the cards. Yeah.
And I'll do the comments.
Hello.
Hello. Just had a shower. So people know. I hope you can smell me because I smell really
It's not come up yet.
quite good. Where is it today?
I'm waiting for
It is coming up now. Here we go.
There you are.
Hello. I've just got out of the shower. I'm not hot or sweaty, just shiny. So they're like, oh my God, where is she? Where is she? So here I am. So it's my last day.
Not
my last day
here.
But next Tuesday is the day I travel back. And as I'm travelling back, we won't be doing a Facebook Live next week. But Pip and I will be continuing our Facebook Lives. We will be sending out some details. Obviously, I can see that I'm playing with my hair and it was live. So there you go. A little bit of vanity, never did anybody any harm. And so today we're just going to go through what we've got as a project, which Pip's been working on, which is absolutely beautiful, which is the journal. She's just sending out the links. And then we're going to talk about some of the card kits that we've been working on. And I think I've done at least 6 or 7 card kits. So Pip will have something to share with you probably every other week or so. Here she comes. So we're in our summer tops today. Actually, this is my mum's.
Got the workshop door open. Yeah,
So,
she's just been going through all our clothes because she didn't expect to stay this long. She can't get into my clothes because I'm actually a lot bigger than she is.
She's not really. She's just taller. So yeah. So basically, today is all about journaling covers and how to sort of document your journaling, and then from there we're going to go through and show you some of the other bits. And pieces. So it's quite a quick one. But we just wanted to say thank you very much for all the continued support throughout these Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's
really
been
loved
great.
It. Yeah,
and I hope that we've brought some.
Continue as well.
Huh?
We'll continue as well.
And we'll continue as well. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I think saying thank you, huge thank you, because we've really enjoyed doing our duo Tuesday duo techniques. I'm gonna miss Dali immensely because, you know, honestly, I think she's the brains behind this, and I just follow suit. And so, you know, of course, I was like, oh no, every time Dali does a card kit, it sells out, usually on our Facebook Live, and you know, you usually have like 25 kits or something going. So I told Dali, she goes, what are you gonna miss? I said, your card kits after
Not
you.
Me.
And hi Paul.
Hi.
And hi Monica. And so
everybody.
I says to Dali, you know, we love challenging each other. So I says to Dali, okay, you know, I won't miss you so much if you make me a bunch of card kits. So Dali's made some limited edition card kits, and the Hi Gloria and the limited edition card kits. There's like, I think 7 sets, different ones that she's made. And not only did she make the card kits for me because she knew, because she's the one that puts them together and I'm not here, that you guys might have questions. Not only did she put the card kits together, which are released kind of bi-weekly and keep us all busy, she actually has done an accompanying video where she talks you through how to put the cards together, so you don't have to rely on the pictures that we post or send you. So yeah, you can just
watch it at your leisure.
Yeah, watch at your leisure, and once you order the card kit, you will be sent the link to the private video of where Dali puts that card kit together, and I think there's like 7 or 8 in total. And we will show this again at the end, but I did want to show it to you. Some of our kits are Stamperia, some of our kits are Fabrica, and the one that we're releasing today, we found it really fitting the title, Better Times. Dali's last Facebook Live with me, but it won't be the last in sense. Hopefully when everything's cleared, I'll be back in the UK and helping her out and doing workshops for her people, and your people, my people, our people. And yeah, so the first one that we're actually doing today is based on Minte. Minte's Better Days. Better Times. I call it Better Days. It's called Better Times. Minte's gorgeous. Just some gorgeous colors. She is currently working on this one, Fantastic, from Minte. And this is one of my favorite.
So we decided not to do a kit from this one because it's much
too
larger.
larger, yeah, and
too larger scrapbook pages.
Oh, okay then. And then we have Day by Day. So these were all released by Minte. This was their new collection. So Dali,
we've got Lady as well.
You got Lady as well. Are we doing one from Lady?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you forgot about that one. And we got Lady, which is, I have to get it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's emerald colours, and green's one of my favourite colours. And so this one, another one I made a card kit from because I absolutely adored it.
Look at those emerald greens. So, and this is another card kit. So Dali's, like I said, we got some Minte, the new release papers. We've got some Stamperia, and we've also got Fabrica. So, without further ado, again, these are going to be
7 cards there.
I think yes, you got so with better times.
Yeah.
You've done with some of them. I know with this Minte. You've done 6 with a bonus 7th card, and like I said, there's a video tutorials for these cards. So I'm just going to show you the cards as we go along. There's the first one.
So you'll get all of the embellishments. You'll get, like anybody who's ever purchased a kit from us will know. And you're going to get 7 cards in total this time for basically 1 bonus card with love from me. So they're absolutely beautiful, beautiful quality of paper, beautiful designs. And really, you know, they say it all. You don't even need a sentiment on most of these. And they just tell you they tell a story, I suppose. So what we've done is the kits will have all the elements that we've got here. The images may vary slightly, but they will be from better times. So just so that you know that when you're doing your putting together, just follow that step by step. It's a 30-minute video to show you how to make all 7 cards.
That's right.
And so it really makes it very, very clear for you. I hope you like them.
Yeah, I think with the video tutorial, it's amazing because really we've done it some from overhead, so you just get right into it and you can create them. And you can
use that video as a basis for other card kits.
Yeah.
So we don't mind what you do with them. So we're happy for you to use that as your sort of template in a way. But it's a step by step, and you can also there's subtitles on them as well if you need to use that.
That's right. So again, Dali's
switch my voice off. You see,
Dali's like, yeah, we can mute you.
Mute me.
Yeah. So Dali's last Tuesday. And then she will be doing stuff from the UK, and I can post that whenever she's on. Just notice there's a time difference with us. We'll see if Paul can hook us up and we can do a duo or maybe do a competition together on Facebook.
We could do a Zoom or something, couldn't we, together?
Do a Zoom together. Talking about Zoom.
Yes.
Tomorrow, I think I have it here because I've been delivering it and showing people. So tomorrow is this Zoom.
Yeah, it's the anchor. So I'll be doing that from 10 till
1. Now, all the out-of-town deliveries for the Zoom have gone out. The local ones are done. I got a couple of things to drop off tonight after class. So this is in the morning. If you've missed out and you want to do this, this is a recorded Zoom session. So you can still get the kit and you can watch the recording. But this is tomorrow's live Zoom. I just love the detail in this. There you go. And then we're packing 2 Zooms in this week because, thanks Paul, we're packing 2 Zooms in this week because Dali's gone. So Gloria, tomorrow is the anchor Zoom. I've been packing my stuff around. Tomorrow is the anchor Zoom. Thursday is this amazing, we all know, albums are the rage, journals are the rage, so we've gone and done a
combination.
A gelbum. We've done a gelbum, a journal album.
Oh, that's quite a good way to say it.
Yeah, it's a gelbum. Okay, we're going to patent that. We're going to start a new trend called gelbums.
Sounds a little bit
That sounds like gel bums, like jelly bums. So this is Thursday's Zoom. Again, if you're out of town, yours have been sent, and I think there's just one person waiting on their out of town one. And then if you're in town, you've received them. Britt Stewart, you need to update me what you need. I'll bring it tonight. And if you're wanting to do this and because you've not ordered the kit, then you can still order it because this Zoom will also be recorded and you can watch at your own leisure. Okay. So the Zooms are out the way, cards are out the way. We always have such a jam-packed Tuesday. It's our last Tuesday. And I think Dali and I will be running some kind of surprise package. You could do it for your England people. I could do it for my Canadian people here, my Canadian peeps. To do with our YouTube channel.
Yes, because we have a PipART Sisters YouTube channel and it's quite new, but we have a lot of techniques, a lot of videos, and we're continuing to add content to that.
Yeah.
And a lot of your Zooms and etc. will sit on there as well. So basically, what we're saying is that we need you to subscribe to that, and we will put out a link to it, and we will also do a competition, so watch this space.
Yeah, subscribe to it, put a comment on one of the videos that you liked or spoke to you and why you liked it, and then we will pull a name. Originally Dali had Dali Art,
which is still going.
And I have PipART, which is still going. But what I'm going to do, because we've kind of collaborated, because as you know, we have our own brand, the PipART Sisters, also, apart from our individual brands. I'm probably going to be taking down my PipART YouTube and just taking those videos and putting them on PipART, because it can get a little bit confusing. But we're going to leave Dali's, because Dali's has been around forever, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people wouldn't know to come to PipART Sisters, but all my stuff you can probably find on PipART Sisters, because I only started my YouTube a little while ago. It's not got very many videos on it, so it doesn't make sense for me to have
and you get twice as much.
Yeah, and for you it's a different story because she's so well known under that name. She's so special.
So special.
Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing today?
I'm doing comments.
Oh, yeah.
So write me lots of comments, write me lots of questions,
so
I can keep busy.
Dali's doing comments, so yeah, you're doing comments. My hair's wet too. Anybody who knows me knows I've got natural curl, so I didn't get it straightened today. Dali's doing comments, and I'm working with rice paper today.
And we're going to be doing a lot more tutorials, aren't we?
Oh, lots more tutorials. So I'm working with rice paper today, and I'm working with our own PipART rice paper, which is designed by us, and then Stamperia actually manufactures it for us. So thanks, Gloria. And I'm going to be creating this. I nearly forgot my train of thought. So this is the PipART paper right on the front. And then on the back is Stamperia paper. So both the same quality because they're done by the same company, except for one is, you know, our designs and one is their designs. And then this is, I'm always doing journals that I'm going to be drawing in, but I really wanted to make a notebook.
This is really for me.
It's actually for Dali because she has an obsession with notebooks and she uses them and she writes in them. I just hoard them because I love them. So this is actually Dali's, but it depends. The one I make today might turn out more her style, or she might like it, so she might take that one home. Yeah. This is what we're creating today. So in the PipART range of rice papers, we actually have three main ones that are our top sellers because they all come with a stamp and pretty much a stencil. So I'm just going to show you. There's this one.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. The one I'm using today is this one.
She's lovely.
And then I have Florana, and we have the stamp to Florana too, don't we?
We do.
And then we have Florana, which is absolutely gorgeous. The great thing about these is I'm going to teach you today, black and white rice paper, how easy it is to colour with products that you already have.
Okay, so I'm going to let you be, and I'm going to go look at the comments. And
you do that. You scoot.
And I need to look for my phone, I suppose.
She needs to look for her phone. She's lost her phone. Okay, in terms of Stamperia, Monica, you're making bread. I'll have to pop over. Now, in terms of Stamperia, they have loads of black and white paper that you can put on your books. And I just love these. There's so many. I mean, I can't go through all of them. But today's about how to use your black and white Stamperia papers. Now, this really gorgeous one is very steampunky. So, like I said, I won't go through all of them. Ooh, look at this one. Can't help myself. Okay, so that's some of the rice papers. And I think I had a few more here. This is one of our best sellers. It's this one here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Let me see. Ooh, see, this is what happens. I forget what I have in my stash till I look. So just imagine coloring that world. Oh, and if you love dragonflies and clocks, look at that one. Okay, I keep saying I'm going to stop now. For those who love to bake, chocolate. Oh, this is a really nice one too. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Last one. Where that went. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I can go on forever. Okay, get my hair out my way, which is still wet. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is grab my stuff here. I have already gotten a book here. It's just a Cambridge Mead writing book. And I've already put white primer on it. As you can see, the book was actually black. And you need the white primer, and I'll explain to you why you need the black primer. Gally, do you have a piece of black cardstock there that you don't mind giving me?
I'll be the piece.
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. So I just want to show you, and I know a lot of you who know me know that I talk about this every time I work with rice paper, and those coming to the class tonight will hear me talk about it again. But basically, rice paper is very see-through and very fibrous. So whatever color you put behind it is a color it will pick up. So I'm going to just show you why you want to primer something white. So when you look at this, do you see how she's picked up that black color?
White as well, just to show you.
Right. And then if you put a white behind her, you can see the difference. Let me try and hold that better. The white face, and then you've got the black face. Do you see that? That's the difference of putting a white primer behind your rice paper if you really want it to pop. Now sometimes you're going to want to put a different color behind there depending on what hue you're going for. Okay, so this has been white primered, and I'm going to find the right side up because this has on the first page just a blank white page. It doesn't have any thing written on the side, index or anything. And I've taken my rice paper out of the bag. And the other rice paper I'm using is Stamperia's Butterfly Nation. Okay, I'm going to take that out. Not using many products. You probably all have these products, so not using very many today. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the camera screen down so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so here's my book. I had a piece of paper, so when that I'm primering it, I'm just putting it in here so I don't get the primer everywhere. Okay? And then I'm just going to leave that paper in there. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a decoupage. We're going to use a matte decoupage, and this is the Pentart matte decoupage. There's 3 types. This one is for cardstock and anything mixed media that's not fabric or glass. And the primer that I used is the Pentart Primer Gesso, because everybody knows how thick it is, so it gives good coverage. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to decide whereabouts do you want your page to be. So I am thinking, let me just get my computer straight. I am thinking at around about here. Looks good. I'm one of those people, I'm not like Dali, everything has to kind of be centered and in the middle for me. I mean, I could do her to the corner like this, because the great thing about rice paper is that you can't tell when you've put it together as long as you do a tear opposed to a straight cut. But we're going to stick with it right about, I think about here. So right now, all I'm worried about is just doing the front side of my journal cover. I'm going to straighten that out. And let's get our decoupage out. And the way I do it is I just like to put a little bit down. And then just start like this. And then just come a little bit over top to seal it. So this becomes waterproof. You know, one could even say it's like a transparent primer, because you can come back and do whatever you want on this. Okay, and then what I do is I just basically work down the rest of the paper. So I'm just gonna, it's such an easy process, you don't need to, you know, really worry about this, as long as you've got enough decoupage on here. Now, make sure you're doing a thin layer decoupage, because the thicker you go, the more kind of wet and lumpy it's gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down and just gently smooth it over. See, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, if you get any bubbles or the fibers are a little bit bothering you, when you come over the top, I will show you, you can just rub it in and rub out the bubbles. And it is so hot today. Oh, I've got a little bit of primer on there. Blue paint. Okay, so you're gonna do this. Just make sure your corners are nice and stuck. Okay, now I don't know if you need to do this, but I usually like to do my decoupage in one direction. So my direction is going to be this way. And then what you're going to do, you're just going to come in and decoupage the whole thing over. And like I said, this will protect it, and you can come in with paints and potions and do whatever you want. Again, you don't want to put too much on, because you don't want to make it too wet and lumpy looking. Okay. Oh, and for all the local ladies, I just wanted to share with you, I've been talking to Volcanic Hills Winery, and our classes should be resuming for our workshops in September. They've been given the go-ahead to be able to have them. So I'm really excited about that. Okay. So I'll be posting some workshops for there, so we can do them in person. So I don't really have any bubbles or lumps, but if you did, you're just going to massage them out like this. While it's still a little bit wet, you would just massage them all out. Anywhere where you see it didn't probably go down, just come in and put some down. Okay, now I could have done a lot of things. I could have brought in some transparent crackle, dripped some of my pigment paste or sprays down it, but this was simply just about using rice paper kind of 101. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to come in and do my edge there and take this paper over. So same thing, you're just gonna come in with a thin, very thin layer, and you're just gonna take this over, like that.
Monica's saying, really, with an avalanche of COVID?
Yeah, well, they've been given the go-ahead. They have to follow a certain protocol.
Yeah.
Because they're so big, they're able to facilitate it. But of course, we will play it by ear. Safety comes first, and we, especially at our house, as many households, have to be very careful because of mum and dad and their age and their susceptibility. So for me, definitely safety will come first. But Monica, you could bring me some bread. Okay, so there you have it. And I'm going to give this a quick dry, so I'm not going to talk because it always makes a lot of noise.
It's getting really well.
Okay, so still, I mean, it's dry to the touch, but I can still feel it's a little bitty dumpy. But we're not going to worry about that because we're going to keep moving on. And let me see. I mean, you could take scissors to do this. I tend to find that for me, I like working with a cutting mat when it comes to rice paper on projects like this. So all you're gonna do is you're just gonna come in and you're just gonna go along the line. Now if it's too wet, what's gonna happen is your paper will start pulling from where you've actually decoupaged it, so be careful. Tidy it up after. I've got a fiber there. Fibers are always quite hard to deal with. Okay. There we go. Now, if you do happen to miss a piece, whether it's on a book or anywhere else when you're working with rice paper, the beauty of it is you can tear a little piece and just fix it. Just go over it and you would not be able to tell that you've actually come in with a second piece. That's the difference between napkins and rice paper, the biggest difference. So I will show you what that front cover looks like already. So already you can see it's starting to look like a gorgeous book. See where it was a little bit wet? That corner, it lifted a little bit.
Gloria's just quickly asking Pip for this afternoon if she doesn't have tumbled glass as a colour, what colour can she use?
Anything similar to it.
Okay.
Anything similar. I'm not too familiar with the Distress Oxide and Distress Ink colours, but anything
like a light blue.
Yeah, I can show you the paper you're going to be working with.
Yeah. So even a stone colour will work. So she's just
without giving too much away what you're making tonight, although it's not going to really matter. This is a colour you're going to be working with. I don't know if you can see it.
What happened?
This blue. It's for tonight's project.
Do they not seen it? Have they not seen it?
No, they never see it till they get there, but I can show them. They get a sneak peek. You're making this.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
This is tonight's project.
It hasn't come up on my feed yet.
So that's the blue you're going to need. As you can see, I've Distress Oxide the flowers. Okay?
Yeah, this is it.
Sneak peek of tonight's project. No, they always get surprised.
Oh, I love it. It's such a beautiful project.
So that's tonight's project. So yeah, any kind of blue or browns. Just bring your blues and browns. Okay, so there you have the front cover. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the back. But before we come in with the back, what we're going to do is we have, as you can see on the back of this, I have coloured in the butterflies. Now, you can do this with acrylic paints, you can do it with pigment paste. I've chosen to use my AquaColours and my mediumist colours to do this. And there's so many different colours available, you can go whichever way you want. I think for this one, I'm going to go a little bit purpley. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you basically how easy it is to give your butterfly some colour. Dali and I have done this before, and a few of you have done this workshop with me, and we've taken just strips of colour like this down here, different colours, simply because we wanted to use all these colours and give it this drippy effect. Well, maybe we can do that today. So you just want to flip your butterfly over. And I think I'm going to go with, I don't know, I've got these two gorgeous colors here. One is called Dusty Blue and one is called Violet. I think I'll go with the Violet. Oh no, it's got more of a blue in it actually. So maybe I won't go with the Violet, I will go with the Dusty Blue. So what you're going to do, I've got actually going to use this with it too, because I've noticed that's got turquoise in it too. So this one I'm going for more of a blue hue. So all you want to do is, you just want to put a little bit on your brush. And then what you want to do is you just want to come in and just start colouring your butterflies. Just like that. I can hear them.
The neighbours.
Somebody's having fun outside. We have our door open today.
So lovely, isn't it?
So I will show you what that looks like. And hopefully you can see the blue butterfly. Doesn't look like much now, I don't think you can quite see it. And then I will do a little bit with the above one. And as you can see, it's not like I'm really taking my time. I'm just going into my sprays there and just giving it a little bit of color. Now this blue is very, very light, so we have to keep that in mind. So if I take that dusty blue, not the violet, and we come in with a little bit of this, let's see what that's going to do. I love these because you can just paint and color with the, on these black and white rice papers. That's what I like about them. And if you want it darker, you can just keep going back in and then let it dry a little bit and then come back in and then go back in. And you probably won't see the effect of this, so I've actually put this down onto the journal. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Put that aside, and let's have a look. How is it looking? Okay, so there you have like two watercolored butterflies there, and you can see them there. I quite like those colors because those colors are in the blues on here. Okay, so as I was saying, I mean, if you wanted to, this is what it's going to look like at the moment, but if you wanted to take that watercolor effect all the way down your page, you could definitely do that. You could come in with some different colors and just take them right down your page. Let's just do it. Let's just kind of go for it, shall we? Shall we just go for it?
Just go for it, girl.
Oh, we're not this brush. Let's just go for it.
Anything else? Do you need anything?
No, I'll be okay. I'm gonna just put it onto my brush. I'm gonna be brave, and we're just gonna bring some color onto the brush. Let's just put down a little bit here. So now I'm going Dali style.
Dali style, Ganga style. I won't charge you for it.
You can start charging me for it. Oh no.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm just making things up as I go along. No. Okay, so I'm going to still stay true, I think, to the blues. Yeah. I'm just going to use the same brush. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm bringing in some lighter blues. I'm just kind of doing this area here. That's the area I kind of really, really like. And then we can bring in a little bit of that dark blue. Which one was it? Not the violet, the other one. This one's quite potent, so. So this one's gonna be a very bluey kind of one.
Bluey one.
It's kind of to emulate kind of what the front of the rice paper is like. Okay, so then we have this, like this, and we're just gonna go in and we're just gonna dry that. Okay, good enough. Okay, so next step is we're going to decide how we want this to go on the back of the book. Now you can really see how gorgeous that is looking. Let me put it that way. So again, it's all about where you want it. I quite like these beautiful watercolor butterflies there, and I like to see where it says Nation Butterfly. So that's kind of nice. But I think about here, because I want to have a little bit of a lip. So what I'm going to do with the lip, because like I said, if you want it to kind of mesh with the other rice paper, you want to give it a slight tear. So what we're going to do here now is that we're just going to bring a little bit of water, and we're just going to take it down this side. Because what we're going to do, we're going to give it a tear look. That makes sense. Okay, and then all you're going to do is you're just going to kind of give it that jagged look. Take your time at home and just do what I'm doing. Dolly's in the background working furiously on her cards. We only have so much time, so it's we have this. I have class tonight. Tomorrow we have a Zoom for 3 hours, so you obviously have to set up, take down, blah blah blah. Then we have the same thing on Thursday. We really only have Friday, Saturday, Sunday with Dali, and then it's my sister, little baby sister's 50th tomorrow. So we're making a week birthday for her. So yesterday we got her a little container of chocolate milk. She loves chocolate milk. So that was her little things. You know, she's just like, it's a thought that counts. It's so thoughtful. It's not nothing extravagant. So she got a carton of chocolate milk last night, and then this morning when she woke up, I says, oh, I've made you a cup of tea. It's still, it's your last day, you're 49. So I says, today on Tuesday for your birthday, you get a cup of tea made by me. Well, I don't know if she was impressed or whatever. She was laughing, but I'd left her an actual cup, and then I'd put tea bags in it. In my mind, that was a cup of tea for her last 49th day. Anyway, I thought it was funny. I'm not sure she felt that way. But no, she was really cool about it. You're so funny. Okay. I think tonight she's going to maybe I'll get her chocolate raisins on the way home because she loves chocolate raisins too. So what I'm trying to do here while I'm talking to you and telling you about my escapades this morning, although they're not as exciting as probably some of your guys' escapades, just trying to get that rough edge so that I can blend it in seamlessly. So around about there, to me, it seems about right. I think I like that look, around about there. So let's go for it. Let's go and stick this piece down too. Gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start off with just putting down some white. Well, it's not white, it's just the color of it. Put down the decoupage. I'm trying to know where this is going, so I'm just going to put this down.
It's been beautiful.
Yeah, if you go fast like me, then you can just do it in one swoop. But if you like to do it bit by bit, then stick a bit down and then come in. And again,
Gloria, you can use a green because it's like a greeny blue.
Yes.
Box tonight.
Yeah. I mean, worst case, I'll have one. It's just that it depends how many people are going to need it to share it.
And Judy just says, what kind of paints are you using?
I'm using you can use any paints on this. Rice paper is really resilient. You could even, in fact, put the rice paper down and then do this technique, and I could probably show you that. What I'm using is, Judy, your aqua sprays to give it a watercolor effect. So your AquaColour sprays. And I used water green. This one, whoopsie daisy, water green, it's this color. I used the lime, which I know you have. And a new one that I just used, well, this is Violetta, if you want to go more violet. I used, to match my blue, I used the Dusty Blue, which is this color. And the Violetta goes with the lilac-y one, which I think you have. So I'm just going to come in, and we are going to position this before it dries, because as you can see, this really dries super fast. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to put this down. If you're getting any lumps or anything, like I said, you can. It's very forgiving. See how I can just lift that right off? And also when you come on top, you can take out your air bubbles. Okay? I've got a bit of a crease here. I'm just going to take that out. Okay. Same thing. You are going to come in and do your side. Just want to put this down a little bit more. It dries so fast, so make sure you're working with it. That's why sometimes going in smaller sections can be helpful. So again, don't come in with too much that you make it lumpy, just enough to get the paper down.
Yeah, the birds. I'm so many birds, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Saw a lovely butterfly yesterday.
Did you?
A really nice bright one, yellow.
That's what I'm still seeing, a little bit of a lumpy lump there. Okay, I will come back to that. I know my technical terms are. So again, now we're just coming over, and with any lumps that you might see, just take them out. It's very easy to work with. And again, I like to work in one direction, but there's no rhyme or reason. And you will see that none of that color from underneath is running or getting anywhere. And just massage it out to smooth out. I think it's a good idea to massage it anyway, because if there's any area that's not stuck, this will actually stick it down even further. You see that beautiful watercolor effect that you're getting? I'm thinking Dolly's going to want this one, which is fine. Because like I said, I just have, she can take both of them because I just hide them. My sisters always say, so many people ask me, oh, can I get bite up from you? And I'm like, no. And my little sister say, why you don't sell your stuff? And I don't know. I have a hard time parting with my creations. Not that they're all that.
Thank you, Julie. And the rice papers are gorgeous. They are gorgeous.
Oh, there's so many black and white rice papers, and then the PipART ones are black and white. And I think we did them because we just love doing. You can color it whatever color you want.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a. You guys can see how forgiving this is. I've got a bit of a air bubble in there, so I'm just going to go in and put this down. It's somewhere right here. There we go. So don't be afraid you put it down. You can see how I was able to just bring that right off. Now Dali would have said, oh, the air bubbles make it so much more mixed media style. I'm just like, oh, bubble? No bubble in my paper.
Yeah, that's true.
No bubble. Dali would have drawn things around it and decorated the bubble, and I'm just like, no,
It'll be my feature.
No. And then I will come in and redo this little bit here that I took off.
Yeah, we'll be putting the Facebook, we always put the Facebook Lives on our Shock Art Sisters website and YouTube channel, so that you can always watch back.
Yeah, with all of these are available on our YouTube channel. Every single Facebook Live we do, we've made it so it's available. And we do it that way because we upload other videos there, but also we do it that way because you don't have to then go searching through Facebook to figure out when we did it.
Yeah, it should take
Okay, so oh my god, this is looking like so fantastical.
Let's have a look.
So this is the back before I cut it down.
Oh my
So look at that watercolor effect on the back.
I think I want this one as well.
So well, let's give that a try, ladies. This is one of my favorite classes to teach.
You love that? Mm-hmm. Yes, I love that.
Okay, so again, we're just gonna come in here. Oops, forgot the side. And oh, I'm loving this corner. It just comes right over the edge like that. See that? Okay, so same thing here. You're gonna come in and you are gonna again make sure it's dry, otherwise it will start pulling. Albeit you can fix it. Let's do it this way. Don't veer off your page like I did. Like I said, make sure that it's dry before you do this, because otherwise it's a little bit tricky to cut off with the X-Acto knife without actually pulling it off the page where you put it down. Okay, now you could go an extra step, and what you could do is actually take some wax paste and wax paste it around the edges to finish that off. You can see this little piece here coming up a little bit. So it's going to come in there. Yeah, any pieces that you see where it's not glued down, just come in and glue it down. So this is where we're at right now. You see the colors. This is where we're at with the front, and then this is the edge. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to incorporate some of this blue color into the front of the page. So all you're going to do is you're going to go back to the color that you used. And I'm going to go with these two again. I like these two colors. And I'm just going to put a little bit down on here, like we did last time. And I'm just going to take a little bit. And I'm just going to bring it into here a little bit, just to give it that drippy, nice, like drip feeling. Just so that I can give it a little bit of color. So I kind of went with where the back was. I don't think I actually want to bring in that dark color, because I think it would actually take away, I'm thinking, from the butterflies. I'm just going to continue to bring it in a little bit. Just to give it a nice little outside shading. And again, a turquoise or the blue metallic wax around the edges would actually look really good. You're just gently going in. I just want to give it more of a watercolor effect, and then I will do the same on the back here to bring in that watercolor effect. It just kind of ties it all up. Then once I'm done, you'll be able to see what I mean. Okay, so far so good. Okay, last but not least, we're at the last stage. Like I said, we have everything that goes with our rice papers when we do it. I have my Spread Your Wings and Fly stencil. This was with the collection of this rice paper and the stamps that went with it. So all I'm going to do now is I want to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to do some butterflies randomly on the page. So I have stencil paste here that I picked out based on the colors of the paper, but also the colors of the aqua colors I was using. These are Pentart Stencil paste. So I've got all these colors, and I'm not quite sure which color I want to use. So I don't know. Look at this gorgeous yellow. Oh, that yellow is just gorgeous. I've actually got that in an upcoming project. Which hasn't actually been released yet, the book. So you see the yellow would go very well with the yellow in the book. I've got the hollyhock, which goes with the pink. We've got the greeny teal, which goes with the green teal. Got the blue, which goes with the blue. I got the light purple. And then I got the dark purple. And these all have the accompanying media colors. So, but because I've gone with a kind of a bluey turquoisey hue, mind you, this would work too. See, this is what happens to me when I don't take time to think things through, just go with the flow, which is sometimes good. I think because I've got the teal kind of effect going on, mind you, this would really make it pop. You guys are all laughing at me out there. Come on, guys, say something. What color? What color?
All right,
No, nobody's telling me what color. Nobody's telling me.
I'll tell you.
You tell me. Come on, pick a color. Which color would you go with? This is the back. This is the back. This is the front. So I've gone with the tealy, this color. So would you?
I'd go with the lighter one.
The lighter one. Okay, there you have it. That was easy. Although the purples are really nice.
Oh, God.
Look how scrumptious is that?
Oh, Julie said she'd put it on her canvas for her mum.
Oh, what's that?
She loves it. The rice papers.
Oh, they're so sweet. And then you're gonna randomly
Teal, Monica says teal.
Teal.
So you go for teal. As Monica replied, I think you should go for teal.
Okay, so this one is called green. This one is called turquoise. But it's not a green, it is a very tealy turquoise. So which one, Monica?
She says teal, but I don't know which way, right or left.
Which one would you say is teal?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Monica, we're going to go for it now. We're in trouble if it wasn't the right one. So the great thing about, like I said, when we design our papers, and we do actually put a lot of thought into it, our butterflies actually match the butterflies that are on here, some of them. So I'm going to find a butterfly that kind of goes here, and I want to put one in her hair right there, I think. So here, I hope this is a teal. I think this is a butterfly that goes there. Either way, they all kind of work. So you just want to come in. I've got too much on my palette knife, and you just want to do, well, I mean, you can go thicker if you want to, which I think I might, just to give it, I want to give it a little bit more definition. And give her a butterfly in her hair like that. There's lots of shaped butterflies on here. I might put one in the corner here. And let's do another one. Let's do a different one. And let's put that one right about here, just amongst the other butterflies. So now you've got this, oh, I think I got stencil paste on my nose. So now you've got these three gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies. Gorgeous, I tell you, ladies, gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen. My sisters are laughing at me. So now, if you really wanted to, Dali, can you get me the teal wax paste? I just want to, I'm gonna take it up a level. I'm gonna take it up a level now.
Oh, turquoise.
Thank you. Would that be nice around your book? Because Dali's probably going to take it. So I've got the wax paste.
At this rate.
Interesting enough, we have every single wax paste to match this book color. We've got the magenta, we've got the green, we've got the blue, we've got the red. There isn't one color. So again, you're just going to put a little bit on your finger, very little bit. And what we're going to do, I should have done this before because my stencil paste is wet, and you're just gonna come around and you're just gonna give it a really nice little shimmer around the end, and that's gonna seal off where the paper is and where your book is that you've glued it down to. Very, very subtle. Now I could have used a couple of the stencil paste and done my butterflies different colors. It's all personal preference of how you want to do that. But now you can see, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I could bring it tonight for the ladies. You will see this metallic-y color going down the sides. I'm not going to do the, mind you, I could do the back, so this is how I get in trouble. So it just takes the, I'm going to try and show you. I've done a corner where the teal is and where I haven't, and you can see it's I don't know if you guys can see that. No, not really, you can't see it. Oh, there it is. I've done a little bit of teal there, so it's sealed off that edge, and then the rest looks white. So with the teal, it really, really helps. The blue, turquoise, teal, I don't know. Wax paste on the book. I'll flip that around and come around the edges here, and your book is waterproof because the matte decoupage will not let anything penetrate it. Now once you have that matte decoupage on, you could even come in and spray your book. Oopsie daisy, this is what happens when I'm not watching what I'm doing. Okay, that's it. That's it. We are done.
Wow, that was great.
Yeah, it's a very fast but effective project.
Very.
Thank you for your input, Monica, and everybody else. I'm just going to get a baby wipe, guys.
Show the cards again.
Turquoise. Oh, great, Monica. There's a delay in responses. Yes, I'm so happy because turquoise is what I went with. We were on the same page, and that's what Dali had picked too, so that worked out great, especially if she's going to take it from me. Okay, I'm going to bring up the camera. I'm going to be very careful because obviously my stencil paste is wet. Come on, Dali.
Come in, honey. I'm so busy with my little 3D cards.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
She's been making the cards. Okay, so this is a little bit wet.
Show me.
So here we go.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. It's just so
You can see the
amazing.
stencil paste, the turquoise. See, Monica's given that 3D effect. You can see the wax paste on the edges ever so lightly, not so much in the camera. So you got that watercolor effect, and it was this kind of effect that I wanted to carry through the back. And it just depended on the colors that I chose today. So for today's colors, I went a little bit further and I did it this way. But you can do that with all the black and white rice papers. There's so many rice papers. But there you have it. And in this book, you can write down all your notes about all the products we get from Mindy and Dali. All your PipART and Dali art purchases. Just don't look at the cost. So there you have it. So this was today's. And with this one, I went with distress ink around the outside. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. And here you can see I went with the purple stencil paste because I don't know, I really like the purple stencil paste for this one. And on the back of this, I had only done 2 butterflies because I wanted to keep 2, the rest black and white because you have options. So there you have it.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. And the books are so big, like they're actual big books. So there you have it.
Sure.
Today's Facebook Live, my sample.
Oh, do you want to show the cards again?
And I'm going to show the cards again. Okay, there you go. What do you think, Dali? Do you like both? Are you gonna take both? I think she's gonna take both. Okay, Dali's so excited to show you the cards.
It's so heavy, don't
it? It does. It does. Okay. So here we go. For anybody that missed us first thing this morning, we had talked about card kits because Dali's leaving, and my biggest thing was, I was going to make the card kits. Although I do cards and I teach cards, I'm going to have to really learn. I've been watching to get them to this level. So Dali's made us about 7 or 8 different card kits. They're all done. I'll probably release them every couple of weeks. And we've used she's used Fabrica to make them. She's used Minte's new papers, and we've got some Stamperia, and we'll have some others along the way. The great thing about what Dali did is she actually went above and beyond even my expectations as usual, and she's actually created a step-by-step video tutorial. So when you get the card kit, you actually get the video tutorial with it. So it's just one-on-one with Dali, telling you how to put it together, and you get that link when you order the cards. So the one that we're releasing today on Dali's last 2 together with me here, probably for 2020, is called Better Times. Is that right?
Yeah, Better Times.
I call it Better Days for some reason, Better Times. I just love this, it's just so bright. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you the card kit again. That's been released. There are limited copies. Yeah. Oh, keep that one. I love that one. I'm trying to. Oh, and this particular one is 6 cards, and Dali's thrown in a bonus card. And this again is from the Minte collection, the new collection that was just released. And everything's included as usual, including your delivery. Not Dali's cough, but everything else. No. So you can see these are just absolutely gorgeous.
That's brilliant.
What is and I love this one. It's something about the blue teal. It matches my book. It actually matches my book that I made today because it's got all the butterflies and it's got the teal turquoise.
So I could use that as my inside page.
Yeah, that's very similar. This is so funny.
Oh, it's spooky.
Somebody took my design. No, I'm just kidding. Look at that.
Oh, it's so well.
Oh, it fits so well. So if you want to gift this to somebody, make them the book and make them the card.
That's a really great idea.
It's a brilliant idea. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Thank you for joining us. We will put this up on YouTube, and then you can watch it at your leisure. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope your bread rises amazeballs style, and it's amazing, Monica. And thank you for joining. Thank you, Gloria,
everybody. Thank you for all my Tuesdays.
Else. Let me know about the card kits. They are all limited editions. Okay, that's it. Anything else?
No,
Zoom tomorrow, Zoom Thursday.
You'll still see me all the rest of the week for all those who are doing Zooms and on the videos.
Yeah, we've still got her for a couple of days doing some Zooms and workshops. And those who haven't got the kits for the Zoom yet or are working, you'll get the video too.
And you'll see my and say thank you very much for all my cards, my cakes, my
masks. Thanks, Peggy.
Yeah, my everything, all the love
butter tarts, sourdough bread,
dinner, got everything.
Yeah, everything.
You're a great bunch of ladies, and thank you so much for your warm love.
Okay. So I'm getting emotional now. Okay then, everybody. I'm not going to do a Facebook Live Tuesday. Dali flies out on next Tuesday. So for us, it's about getting to the airport and spending the last few moments of time with her.
Kicking her out.
And partying after she leaves. No, not really. And so we won't do a Facebook Live next Tuesday. And I will see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling really sad and depressed, she's gone. I might not be able to do it the following Tuesday either. It all depends. But I'll let you know. And then when I'm going to do them, they will be off. Just so for all you ladies, any Facebook Lives that are just with me will be done through the PipART Facebook, not Dali Art Market.
Because I will be taking my laptop.
Yeah, because well, it doesn't matter if you take your laptop because I can access it.
Sorry, I'm not technically challenged.
So they'll be just done straight off PipART because then I can just watch your comments while I'm doing this and look at them and answer back. I'm probably going to try something on my phone. So for the first time that I do it, though, yeah, it'll be a learning project for me. Anyway. Without further ado, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see the mixed media ladies tonight for your 3rd class. And yeah, have a great day. Don't stay in the sun too much.
Bye.
Okay, bye.